This is the best automotive wiring diagram software you can open for free. No install, no login, running right here in a browser tab. On screen is a real car wiring diagram, 12-volt, loaded straight from a link. If you want to draw, read, or fix a vehicle circuit, a stereo, a set of lights, a relay, this is the free tool for it. It runs on your desktop or your phone in the same browser you already have open. Let me be honest up front about what it is and what it isn't, then show you the whole thing live. Automotive wiring is its own world. It is 12-volt DC, not house AC. The ground is the car's body shell, not an earth rod. And the symbols are specific: a relay, an inline fuse, a connector, a chassis ground, a battery, and alternator. A general drawing app does not know any of that. It gives you boxes and lines. What you actually want is a tool that already speaks automotive. Real relay and fuse symbols, 12-volt context, and a library of real car circuits you can open and copy. That is the job this tool is built for. Let me show you it doing exactly that. The honest part first, because you deserve it. This is a free browser tool for drawing and reading automotive wiring diagrams, with a live simulation built in. Full disclosure, it is ours. What it is not is a paid OEM service database. It does not hand you the factory wiring diagram for your exact make, model, and year. That is what a subscription like Mitchell or Identifix sells, and if you need the original harness for a repair, buy that. This tool is for drawing your own circuits and reading the common ones. Two different jobs. Now the tool. Here is a real car stereo wiring diagram. Open straight in the editor from a link. No file to download. No account. The head unit, the power feed, the ground, the speaker outputs, laid out and labeled, live on the canvas. Look at the wires. They route pin to pin with clean right angles. And here is the part that saves real time on an automotive job. Grab a component and drag it, and every wire connected to it follows. Rearrange the whole layout and the drawing stays tidy. No chasing lines by hand. This is how most real automotive diagrams actually get made. You open a known good one and adapt it to your build. There's a whole library of them. Car audio, relays, trailer plugs, fuse blocks, lighting. Now the symbols, because automotive wiring lives or dies on getting these right. Down the left is the symbol library, and it is electrical from the start on the free plan. There is your ground symbol for the chassis return, a switch for a dash trigger, a circuit breaker and fuse for the protected feed, a light fixture for your load. Search the library and the automotive parts are there too: battery, connector, and the one everyone gets stuck on, the relay. To place one, click the symbol, then click the canvas, and it snaps to the grid. Ground, switch, breaker, light, a 12-volt accessory circuit, the kind you draw for a set of driving lights, laid out in 4 clicks. Real automotive symbols, not generic boxes. And you are not limited to one. Here is a second real automotive circuit, a fog light setup, loaded the same way, straight from a link into the editor. A supply through a fuse, a switch on the dash, a relay doing the heavy lifting, the lamps as the load, and the chassis ground tying it all back. This is the exact pattern behind almost every 12-volt accessory you will ever add to a vehicle. Open it, see how it is wired, and change what you need for your own build. That is far faster than starting from a blank page, and far safer than guessing. Now the thing a paper diagram or a factory PDF will never do for you. Prove it works. There is a real SPICE simulation engine built into the page. Open Simulate, pick a DC operating point, and run it. Live voltages and currents appear right on the diagram. There's your 12 volts on the supply side, a clean 0 at the chassis ground, real milliamps in the branches, actual numbers computed from the wiring you drew. If you grounded the wrong pin or fed a relay coil from the wrong side, the numbers tell you now. On screen, in seconds. Not later, in the dark, with a test light and a blown fuse. Transient and AC sweep live in the same dialog when you need waveforms over time. And getting the drawing out. PNG export is free. Drop it into a message or print it and take it to the garage. On the free plan, the PNG carries a small watermark. The vector formats, SVG, PDF, and DXF for CD, sit on the paid plan. That is the business model, and I would rather tell you than have you find out. You can also share a live link, so a mate opens the exact same diagram in their own browser. No install on their end either. For most 12-volt hobby and auto work, the free PNG is all you actually need. So, the honest verdict. If you need the original factory wiring diagram for a specific repair, the exact colors and PIN numbers for your year and trim, pay for an OEM service subscription. Nothing free replaces that. But if you want to draw your own 12-volt circuits, read the common automotive ones, and actually simulate them before you cut a single wire, this free browser tool is genuinely hard to beat. Real automotive symbols, a library of real diagrams to copy, wires that route themselves, and a live circuit check. Free, on desktop or phone, no install. So don't take my word for it. Open the editor, load a car diagram, drag a component, and watch the wires follow, then hit simulate. If it hasn't done the job in 10 minutes, you have lost nothing. It was free. It is at circuitdiagrammaker.app. No install, no credit card. The link and a gallery of real automotive diagrams to copy are in the description. Subscribe for a new wiring video every week. See you in the next one.